Legislator Solages, it is official. Secretary of Homeland Security, Mr. Kelly, made it official. It's 6-month extension for the TPS. What does that mean?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you having me on this program. Your program is a very important program to educate our community. Now we must educate ourselves on the law. The Department of Homeland Security granted a 6-month extension of TPS for Haitians. What that means is that they will extend the program for 6 additional months. All individuals who have TPS must re-register. Re-registering includes not only the re-registration fee and the re-registration application, and the fee is $50, but also you must, and it's highly recommended that you do the employment authorization. That is the actual card that states the dates that you are allowed to be here, especially with the increased enforcement by ICE, the Immigration Customs Enforcement Officers. It's very important to walk around with ID, which is an important question you asked me before, because that identification states the dates that you are allowed to be here. So it's highly recommended that you also do that application. That application fee is $495, and I understand that is a lot of money. But again, that employment authorization card grants you a Social Security card and also a driver's license. So it is highly recommended that you do that. It is expensive. However, there is an application waiver fee that you could also apply if you could show economic hardship. So it's very important that we understand the law, that we understand that if you would like to get more information, you can go to the uscis.gov website. Nowadays, everything is done online. So if you don't have access to the internet, you can go to your library, the bibliothèque, and go to the website, and you could read it, and it's very clear. Also, there are many organizations and programs here locally in Nassau County, Long Island, that can provide you information. If you would like to call my government office at 516-571-6203, we can get you more information on different nonprofit organizations that are assisting people with applications. But I'm very happy, at least, that it was extended. I'm very disappointed that it was only for 6 months. People from Nepal, for example, where they had an earthquake 2 years ago, were granted 18 months. So we must now combine with other ethnic groups, such as people from Nepal, the Nepalese, Hondurans, El Salvadorians, and form a joint coalition. I'm disappointed, but I'm at least happy. You see, when it comes to the art of negotiation, if someone doesn't say no and they at least say maybe, that creates a window for you at least to argue more. That's what I do as an attorney. I negotiate. And so this gives us the opportunity now to reorganize, to re-galvanize our efforts, and to fight and to stand up. And we must advocate and must ask the federal government, including our president, President Trump, and also congressional members, Republican congressional members, such as Peter King, that represents Brentwood and Wyandanch, which is a very large Haitian-populated area, to extend TPS for an additional 18 months. It is a national security interest if we do not do so. Think about this. If we were to remove 50,000 people and bring them back to a country that is already not stable in terms of its laws, economy, society, health conditions, that would create a very dangerous situation there that could allow now more room for terrorism, crime, drug trade, that would affect our country. So it is common sense that we must extend TPS for an additional 18 months. 6 months is not sufficient. And it is unfair for many people to pay $495 just for 6 months. The people from Nepal are paying the same application fee, but they're getting 18 months. Many of our people, like a young man who I'm going to introduce you to, who are on TPS, his name is Stefan, are law-abiding people. They pay taxes. In fact, he works for my sister, the Assemblywoman, Carrie Solages, the first Haitian-American elected official for the state of New York on the state level. And he works for her. She employs a person who is on TPS because she cares for her fellow people. And this young man that will introduce you will explain to you the application process in Creole. Mais qu'à parler Creole encore. Mais qu'il y a un peu de monde qui rit, mais parler Creole.
But Legislator Solages, so there is still a window of hope after the 6 months. If we continue to fight, it is still possible to get the renewal instead of the extension of 6 months only.
Absolutely. I was able to get the Catholic Bishop of Nassau County and Long Island, Bishop Barres of the Rockville Central Diocese, to write a letter to the federal government supporting TPS. So there are many conservative people, Republican people, who also want the extension of this. We must build a coalition. We're from Haiti. Everyone that loves Haiti is Haitian by association. Ask them to reach out to their congressional member. In this country, the hush mouth does not get fed. If we do not ask for what we want and what we demand, there's a very famous quote, progress does not concede anything without a demand. That was said by Frederick Douglass, who in fact served as the ambassador of Haiti under President Lincoln. We must fight for this. And so we must continue the fight. That's what we do as Haitians. And I have hope that we can have it extended beyond. But we must make an organized and very strong public demand.
Definitely. Let's talk about the $500. It's about $500. So some people, it's like a confusion out there. They were saying, is it legal to pay that $500? You just explain it. And the people that are watching now, nous tendez, le legislateur Solages dit que $500, ça justement, on a parlé de lien. En pile, monde les téléimages dit pour qui ça $500, est-ce qu'il faut appliquer, est-ce qu'il faut courir by comme ça? But yet, does that guarantee them beyond the 6 months that they will be staying? That's something we have to clarify here.
Again, according to the Department of Homeland Security, they are recommending that you also submit an application for employment authorization with your application to re-register for TPS. Okay. Think about it. You should do that because, again, you need that card in order to avoid being picked up by the Immigration Custom Enforcement officers. But that card also grants you a driver's license and a Social Security card. So, again, it is highly recommended and required according to the website. Again, some people might say this is magui, as they say in Creole. It is what it is. We must continue to obey the law because we don't want them to say, oh, look, they're not obeying the law, and this is why we must remove them. So I'm recommending, as an attorney, as I should, to follow the law, and the application requires a $50 re-registration fee and a $495 employment authorization card fee. If you are under 14, that is not required. And again, there is an application fee waiver if you can show an economic hardship.
Very good. All right. Again, we're here at the office of legislator Carrie Solages, qui sont avocats immigration qui parlent ensemble avec nous, qui disent nous que l'important que comme ça, les nous payer, nous obligés payer dans l'espace 6 mois ça pour nous garantir que nous légal dans le pays. Nous allons pause, and the legislator is going to introduce to us this young man qui dit même il y a un TPS dans le travail justement pour Assemblée women Carrie Solages que nous connaissons finalement. Donc la travail pour lui, il y a un TPS, il dans le pays, lui même tout dans l'espace 6 mois ça. La fait face à déportation si toutefois il n'y a pas renouvelé. On n'a pas parlé tout à l'heure. Restez branchés dans la pause nous avec Téléimage.